On the record in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Adam Gottschalk. This is 25-01851. Appearance, please.
Haley Fortuna Gill on behalf of the people.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lawrence Sutter on behalf of Mr. Gottschalk, who is joining us via Zoom.
Okay, today was the date that was scheduled for a pretrial. This is for 2 counts of assault and battery. Let's see. Where is he calling in from?
He is at an adult foster care home, I believe. Your Honor.
Did you have to start?
He'd be asking for a final pretrial.
Is the adult foster care in the Lansing area?
I don't believe so. We have a Hillsdale Road address. Mr. Gottschalk, are you in Lansing right now?
Yes.
And I believe the address provided during arraignment is the accurate one.
August 11th at 8 for the final pretrial. And then October 6th for the jury trial. Final pretrial in person at the court, August 11th at 8 o'clock in the morning. And then jury trial is going to be October 6th, 8 a.m. also in person at the court. Do you have any questions today for the court, Mr. Gottschalk?
No, ma'am.
Okay, any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Nothing on behalf of the people.
Nothing further, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you, you're all set, sir.
No.
No Elijah on Granbury. Record in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Wendy Hughes, 24-00038 and 39.
Haley Fortuna Gill on behalf of the people.
Jacob Rowling on behalf of Ms. Hughes.
Okay, these matters are scheduled for dog license vaccination, citation. As this been going, do we need time for that?
This has been resolved, Your Honor. The people have received confirmation of compliance and would move to have these dismissed.
Motion to dismiss is granted. You're all set. Thank you. State of Michigan versus Tiffany Tartamella, 25-01191. Appearance, please.
Afternoon, Your Honor. Haley Fortuna Gill on behalf of the people.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Joseph Yang on behalf of Ms. Tiffany Tartamella, who is president to my right.
It's a free trial for breaking and entering illegal entry. Is there an offer on this?
There is, Your Honor. The offer is to plead to the civil infraction of littering.
Your Honor, that offer has been extended. Ms. Tartamella and I have had an opportunity to speak about that. She'll be accepting responsibility for that civil infraction.
135, when can you pay?
First of the month.
I know it's okay, within 30 days. If you need an extension, you need to come and make a request for that, okay?
Okay.
You can pay on the court website, or you can come up to the criminal traffic window just out front and pay at that window, okay?
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
No.
Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Nothing on behalf of the people.
Nothing on behalf of the defense.
Thank you, you're all set.
Thank you.
The people of the state of Michigan versus Jaden Woodson, 25-00504, appearance please.
Haley Fortuna Gill on behalf of the people.
Jacob Riley on behalf of Mr. Whitson.
Mr. Woodson has a domestic violence plea trial scheduled for today. Is there an offer at this time?
There's no offer.
Final pre-trial?
Yes, Your Honor, please.
August 11th at 8 a.m. Jury trial, October 6th at 8 a.m. You must appear in person for both those dates. It's on August 11th, 8 a.m. in person at the court. Jury trial, October 6th, 8 a.m. in person at the court. Do you have any questions today? We'll get you a notice to appear. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
Thank you. You're all set. On the record, in the matter of the state of Michigan versus John Scott Heather, 24-01274, appearance please.
Haley Fortuna Gill on behalf of the people.
Riley on behalf of Mr. Heather.
Okay, Mr. Heather was scheduled for a hearing on a probation violation. The allegation, again, was the failed to refrain from alcohol for Coordinate Health Solutions on June 11, 2025, and he had a positive result yielding 8,885 nanogram per milliliter ECG and an ETS 5,703 nanogram per milliliter. Are we holding a hearing on that?
No, Your Honor, this will be approved.
Like there's another violation, and that's that he tested positive for alcohol at PATH on May 30th. Are we having a hearing on that?
No, that will also be.
That's correct. You're gonna plead to both, sir?
Yes, sir.
Please raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give us the truth and the whole truth, but nothing else, your country.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can put your hand down. You have the right in both of these matters to have your contested hearing, the right to remain silent and have the prosecution prove that you violated your probation. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You want to waive your hearing and plead guilty?
Yes.
Anyone threatening you to get you to do that? Anyone threatening you to get you to do
no,
that?
Your Honor.
Any promises being made to you if you plead guilty?
No.
And are you entering guilty plea to those violations because you believe you're guilty of them?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so the violations that you tested positive for alcohol on or about May 30th, how do you plead?
Guilty.
As to the violation that you tested positive for alcohol on or about June 11th, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Factual basis.
Mr. Heather, is it true that you were sentenced to a term of probation by this court in March of this year?
Yes,
Part of that probation, were you prohibited from consuming alcohol?
yes,
Were you also required to submit to regular testing for alcohol and other substances?
yes,
Is it true that you violated your probation and subsequently tested positive for alcohol on May 30th?
yes,
Did you also test positive for alcohol on June 11th?
yes,
That's because you consumed alcohol?
yes.
Different satisfactory factual basis, I'll accept your plea upon you pleading your plea voluntarily and intelligently made. Have much of a recommendation here. It says in by way of additional comments, the defendant tested positive for alcohol on May 30th. I think we know that. That was what was in the violation, but not giving me any additional insight as to what may or may not be going on. It says that, doesn't even give me overall impressions. Let's see. Is Mr. Sumter still out? He's not. Okay. I'm gonna have his probation officer come up because this was not properly filled out. Is it Joe Sumter. You can have a seat. Have him address his impressions on the record. Someone that needs to be arraigned, did they bring the file?
No, I'm gonna go get it. She said after you.
Mr. Gottschalk could be removed. Mr. Gottschalk is done, he could be removed. Let's see, Mr. Perot,
Yes, Your Honor.
okay, are you ready on your matter?
I am, Your Honor.
On the record in the matter of the state of Michigan versus William Kirby, 25-01240, appearance, please.
Haley Fortuna Gill on behalf of the people.
Jacob Perone on behalf of William Kirby, who is appearing by video from the jail.
Okay, today was the date scheduled for pretrial for an assault and battery. It does say there's a contempt hearing for today. I believe that's because his GPS tether was cut off for non-payment. But how are we dealing with the underlying issue?
At
There's
this
no offer.
time, yeah, we're just setting for final pretrial trial.
Okay. Final pretrial, August 18th at 8 a.m. Does August 18th at 8 a.m. work for you, counsel?
Yes,
And then jury trial, October 6th. October 6th for jury trial,
that's fine.
both in person at the court. Mr. Kirby, do you have any questions about what's going on at this time?
I'll be able to go back to work soon, because I'll be there at court, of course, but I'm fine. I'm just being a good citizen when I just forgot to make the payment on the tether that one day. But
Okay,
my mom,
so you want to talk about your bond, and I wasn't asking you about your bond. I'm sure your attorney will make a motion in just a moment. I was asking if you had questions about anything else.
oh, no, I'm sorry. No questions, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Counsel, are you addressing bond?
Yes, Your Honor. I spoke with Mr. Kirby. He's been extremely communicative with me throughout this entire process. He's been sending me messages, keeping me apprised of his situation. He'd indicated to me before he was picked up on this that he was waiting on a paycheck to pay for the tether fee, and he'd been working with the tether company. Obviously, at this stage, he just probably not gotten the type of income from his employment that he was anticipating, but I'm sure he can get on his feet very quickly. This isn't a charge that would likely necessitate jail time because of his limited, no prior history. So there really isn't an indication that there was any attempt by Mr. Kirby to make any contact with any of the victims in this case, which are family members. So there isn't any type of indication that he's in the spirit of the order trying to violate it. It's more of a financial issue than anything else. And he has been, as well as he can be, trying to make sure that the payments get made on time and work with the tether company. If he has the opportunity to be out pending the next hearing, I anticipate he can get back on his feet and get the tether back in place. But from a big picture perspective, given the significant amount of time that has elapsed without there being any type of an indication of attempts at contact, the GPS tether at this time may not be necessary.
Reviewing the case notes in this matter, I think the concern, I think at the time that he was arraigned, there was a GPS tether ordered, and if the defendant was unable to make a timely payment, there's notifications that go out prior to it being disconnected. They don't just disconnect it immediately. And so if your client is communicating with you, then the onus would be on you. Someone needs to notify the court so that we don't issue a bench warrant because he's waiting for his paycheck. When we get the notice that it's going to be cut off and then later a notice that it has been cut off, there's no way for us to safely monitor him. And without any other communication, we just assume he's not willing to comply with the court order. Not that there is some superseding circumstance and that he's otherwise been in good communication with his attorney. That would be on you to let us know. I'll reinstate the bond. I actually am reviewing the file, and I'm not 100% sure that a tether is necessary. I'm not sure why it was ordered in the first place. I've not gotten any pings that he had violated or been within the exclusion zone. I think the only violation I had was that it was cut off. And that's after it had been, or should have been on for about 2 months. So I'll reinstate the bond. I'll remove the condition of the GPS tether at this time. All other bond conditions are to continue. States that the defendant is going to be staying with his grandfather. That's still accurate?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and that you are employed you had 2 jobs. Is that still accurate?
Ma'am, I do.
Okay. You report to all your future court dates in person. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Nothing, Your Honor, at this time. Thank you.
You're all set. Thank you. Mr. Kirby, you're free to go. Somebody that actually gave my note. Let's see, do we have Jermonte Gates here?
He's on Zoom.
Okay,
And Your Honor, I just filled out an application.
okay, so he needs a new date, or we settling for final pre-trial? Second pre-trial.
Based on the number he gave, I'm not sure whether he'll qualify, so I think.
Okay, Mr. Gates, because you just applied or resubmitted an application for public defense counsel, I'm going to reset this so that it can be processed and we can determine if you're eligible for one, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
July 21st at 8:30. July 21st at 8:30. You can
Yes,
appear
Your
via Zoom. Do you have any questions?
I'm not sure if this matters or not, but I was in the middle of about to evict my.
Mr. Gates, I would advise you not to speak anymore on that.
Okay, then I have no questions.
Okay, we'll see you next week.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm sorry. Mr. Sumter, I'm trying to find the file. Who was it?
Mr. Heather.
Mr. Heather. The concern I have is back on the record in the matter for John Heather. We have his probation officer here. I just didn't have a completed probation violation recommendation. I don't know how he's doing, if his overall attitude has been good. I recognize you've been out, so someone was covering for you.
Yeah.
And in additional comments, it's only telling me what the violation was. It's not telling me anything additional. So I wanted you to give me some impressions.
Mr. Heather was originally ordered, I believe his only real orders of probation. He had to do something actively, was find employment and also drug tests. He's had some issues with drug testing. He's also had some issues with finding employment. I believe he has been putting in a valid effort to find employment, at least prior to my leave. But obviously, he's had some slip ups with the alcohol. has a history of alcohol-related charges. So it is concerning. But I've spoken with Mr. Heather, and it seems like he's motivated to get back on the right track. These are his first violations. So the officer who's filling in for me, I am on board with their recommendation.
Okay, just to do some alcohol education and testing one time per week, 30 days.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you can make allocution. Thank you.
All right, I do think those recommendations are very appropriate. I think Mr. Heather certainly acknowledges that he made poor decision not complying with the alcohol restriction. He certainly wants to complete his probation successfully. I think he's going to be diligent about that in the coming months. But I think aside from those alcohol violations, he has overall done well on probation.
Mr. Heather want to say anything?
Go ahead.
Okay, Mr. Heather, I'm not sure what you have going on, but I have 2 violations so far. I don't want you to get it misconstrued that because the probation officer said that these are your first violations, that means that's taken lightly. I don't take it lightly. You drink one more time, you'll be serving jail time for the remainder of your sentence. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
If you need assistance with getting treatment, we can court order it. That's not being ordered at this time because it's not even being recommended. It's just being recommended that you have to get some education regarding alcoholism. But the understanding is that you have a history that reflects some substance or alcohol use. You need to get that under wraps because the other thing you need to do is get employment. And it's kind of difficult to maintain a job if you are abusing alcohol. I don't know if you're abusing alcohol or not. I can only surmise that you are if you're on a probationary period where you're told you're not to have alcohol. And your probation is at this time scheduled to end in September. I'm going to extend it. In addition to continuing your probation with additional testing and alcohol education, because you need to provide proof that you are gainfully employed. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so at this time, your probation will be extended by an additional 90 days. I will order testing one time a week for the next 30 days and add alcohol education at this time. You'll check in with your probation officer before you leave, give them an update on your efforts to find employment, and then you'll continue to report your probation on your regularly scheduled time, okay?
Yes,
Do you have any questions?
no.
You're all set.
Thank you.
Monte Gates here?
He was the one I just talked about with the.
Oh, okay, I just have the card for the file, okay. Okay, last file I have will be a state of Michigan versus Patrice Jackson, 23-02956.
No, she's an ICJ.
Oh, okay.
I did meet with her last week. She knows the plan, but she is definitely an ICJ.
You know how long she's in ICJ?
Yes, she is serving a sentence through August 8th. She was sentenced last Thursday by Judge Hillman on a probation violation, and her outcome is August 8th.
And since the 3rd. Okay, I will reset this.
And if I may also make a brief bond request under that.
First bond is currently 110%.
That's correct, Your Honor. As I previously stated, she is serving a sentence through August 8th. She is very much an indigent individual. I think even as low as that bond is, she's going to struggle to post it. I would ask the court to consider converting that bond to a PR bond on August 8th.
We're gonna see her before then. Yeah, I can tell you for next week. July 21st at 10:30. July 21st at 10:30. You're expecting to resolve this?
Well, we were going to set for a final pretrial today, Your Honor.
Final pretrial for larceny.
That's correct.
It's from a person?
Yes. Well, it's from an individual, not a business.
That's what I mean, yeah.
Yes.
August 18th at 8. For final pretrial. Pretrial October 20th. Okay, let's see here. She doesn't have any other matters.
No, Your Honor. She only had this and the probation violation in front of Judge Hillman that is now resolved.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to understand why the bond was set this way, but that's probably why.
The public defender requested it so that she could earn credit.
That's what I assumed. It must have been because it's got hold.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. A bond will be amended to 100 personal recognizance, final pretrial August 18th in person, and then jury trial October 20th in person. And I suspect you'll be notifying her of that.
Yes, Your Honor. And just to clarify, is that converting to a PR bond on the 18th or the 8th?
I'm burning right now.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much.
I think that's all. Okay, on the record, this is the warrant box, Glazier. This is the one you wanted to write, Mr. Glazier.
Yes, I set the,
Okay, City of Lansing versus Jonathan Glazier, 230-2819772. Mr. Jonathan Glazier, is that you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, this matter was in warrant status because it looks like you were supposed to appear for a show cause on June 9th because you failed to pay $198 on a failure to stop with short clear distance accident. When do you intend to pay this? When do you intend to pay the $198?
I'm gonna make a payment arrangement today.
How much you paying today?
$50.
And when are you gonna pay the balance?
I have to chip away at it. I'm on disability.
That's fine.
Okay.
It's when you're gonna pay
I'm hoping. to pay
$50 a month is what you want, looking to do, or?
Maybe $50 a month.
Okay, so you'll make a payment today, which is the 14th. Are you looking to do a payment about that time every month, the 14th, 15th?
Yeah. Yeah, I get paid on the 3rd, so that would be good.
I want that you'll pay $50 today, we'll get you to the criminal traffic window, and that you'll pay $50 per month, no later than the 15th of each month, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, you're all set. I did see your message, but people they're late, they go last. Okay, State of Michigan versus Tempest Goodman Stevens. 01929. Council appearance.
Jacob Riley on behalf of Ms. Goodman Stevens.
I apologize. Your Honor. I was trying to find,
She's supposed to be here this morning.
okay, that makes way more sense. Haley Fortuna Gill on behalf of the people.
Okay, it looks like you were supposed to be here this morning and you missed your court date. What happened?
I was trying to log in on the Zoom and it was saying link invalid. The reason why I couldn't be here this morning was I'm a night shifter and I was supposed to get off at 7. Called the lawyer, let him know what was going on, so he told me to come in between 1 and 2 today, so that I can at least take these things. I was not trying to miss court at all.
It says you own your own healthcare company.
Yeah.
That's not, oh, so you have another job as well, is what you're saying?
No, I know my relief, I own the company, but I work for the company. as
Got
well.
it,
So the person
okay.
that was supposed
In
to come
healthcare.
relieve, yeah,
Got it,
So-
okay,
and so I can't leave my client.
I get it,
you know,
no worries. Okay, I will quash the warrant, or we send this to final pretrial.
Yes, Your Honor, please.
Trial August 18th at 8 AM. Jury trial October 20th at 8 AM. Final pretrial is in person at the court August 18th at 8 o'clock in the morning, okay?
Thank you.
We'll get you a notice to appear if you have any questions at this time.
No.
There's no matters for the record.
Nothing, Your Honor.
Your Honor, was there also a jury trial date set at this time?
Yes, it's October 20th. October 20th.
No, nothing further.
Thank you, you're all set.